Hey everybody, Goon Guy's back, and we're in a bit of a different location here. We're at my cottage. We've got a lot of bikes, a lot of different things, so today I'm going to be working on my YZ 125. It's a 2001, and hopefully I'm going to put a new clutch in today, and I'm going to show you guys how to put a new clutch in. So first of all, if you have a 125, the same year or something, I already know that you're going to need an 8mm ratchet just to take off these bolts right here, these guys, and that's just going to take off the cover. I'm going to take off this little cable right here just before I start doing all this stuff, just in case, I don't know, maybe it'll stick there. I have no idea. I'm going to take it off just to be cautious, and yeah, I'm probably going to fast forward through a couple parts in this video, but I will be telling you guys the most important parts to know about doing a clutch on probably every single YZ 125. They're probably all exactly the same, and probably literally all use the same 8mm to take off this little plate here. So here we go. Always remember, try to keep the bolts in the same spots they were already before. I'll usually lie them down on the ground, kind of like in order of which way I take them out. So from the furthest to the right to the furthest to the left almost. And if it's in a circle, I'll just put them in a circle so I know which one's which. I'm starting to rain pretty loud. Well, here comes boys, here comes the oil and juice helmet. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'm my way. Oh shit, man, look at that. It's pure white. You guys can't see that. That's not good. Pretty sure your oil is looking pure white. That's just something to watch out for. The clutch oil right fucking you. Okay. So I just took this little clutch cable off. This clutch, I don't know, pull-in fucking thing. I can already tell that this is gonna be dripping with fucking oil, or whatever this is. And I don't know what I should catch it with, so. I'll just put a paper bag underneath, I guess, for now. If you're doing this, you should probably do this with gloves. Not gonna lie. There it goes. Oh, baby. Just so you know, I've never changed the clutch on this. Got this bike a long time ago, around 2 years. Never had any problems with the clutch until about a year ago. Oh, there it all goes. Just trying to keep it all in here. Nice. So, again, I have no idea what that liquid is, and so I figured out how to do it, how to take these bolts off. I did this one already. So that one's off, but you just gotta kind of find where it's hard, and give her a little. There she goes. There she goes. We'll just kind of pop out. You take these, chuck them in there. So those are all 5 bolts out with springs and everything. Now comes a little bit of a tricky part. That's good enough. Kind of comes a tricky part now where you gotta the next part becomes a little bit tricky because you have to take all this out, and you have to also remember which ones go in front of the other ones. Like some of them might be ones with cork or asbestos or carbon fiber, and then the other one might be pure metal. So just remember the way it kind of goes in and comes out. This is more of a user kind of thing. Like you can't really just look at it and watch the pattern and redo it with your new clutch. That's about it. Actually, right from here you can really figure out which ones you really need first, because right here, this one is, I have no idea if it's asbestos or it's cork or whatever the fuck it is, but I know that it's one with these clutch little black pads on it that are gonna eventually wear away. And I know this one goes first, so you can set up. I got all my stuff right here. You can set it up in that way, in that order, with you know, padded one first, metal one second, padded one, padded one, metal one, just over and over again. And then there you got it. So I'm back now. Clutch is out. I got gloves because I was an idiot before. Remember, this is Goon Guys. This isn't Jeff's garage. So what I'm gonna do next is just clean all as much of this shit I can out, and then I'm gonna start putting in the new clutch. See you in a bit. So now you're gonna attempt to recreate what you just took out of the clutch with these guys. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna slide them all in, tighten them all down, and that's about it, guys. And we're done. So we have concluded that it starts off with a pad and ends with a pad, and all these metal shims are in the middle. We're gonna put them on now. You can put them in like one by one. If you boil all these guys so that go next to the nice lube up for nice. Then you want your last thing on. Make sure it's okay, whatever. You got here, so make sure nothing kind of goes on there. So there you go. That's that. And then if you got the same kit I did, I got the EBC. If you can really see that, it's EBC clutch kit, and it came with everything. It came with the pads, the spacers, and new springs, which is awesome. New springs are great. The way I'm gonna do these is I'm gonna probably tighten them until they're just about hand tight, and then I'm gonna crank them down in a star pattern, like if you're tightening down a wheel. Start all these guys off. You need to be pretty sure you got much into your folder, whatever it is. There's also about 7 or 8 pounds, so you don't right on there. Jeez, that's completely not. Same more. And then let's get this cover back on. And Bob's your uncle. Please tell me I didn't lose my 1/8. Oh, whatever. Let me grab this thing. Impact 8, boys! Oh no, it's too big. Just by a little bit. Oh. Cat's out of the bag, eh? Seems like it only goes up to 10. We're missing a fucking 8. Balls. We fucking found her, boys! Woohoo! Oh my god. Everything's so slippery. Yeah. Yeah. Let's make it pretty tight. Doesn't have to be cranked on. Like as I said before, and try to do like every other bolt. Don't try to do bolt right beside each other. You want to evenly distribute everything. So you kind of put it back the way it was put in. Because the manufacturer does that, and they have every torque spec to every bolt. Pain in the ass, but in the long run it saves you. They don't really care about what happens with the bike. They're going to make more money if you break it anyways. That's why if you buy a manual or have a manual or look up the manual on Google and you find out all the torque specs, if you put everything back to normal, it should all work fine. So I don't know if this is going to work. And that's the final bolt. There you guys have it. That's how you take out a old clutch from a Yamaha YZ125 and put in a new one. All back to normal. I'm going to fill up this little drain with the new oil I bought, and I'm going to go for a rip. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Probably have a video of this ripping down the road or something. Thanks.